Hey guys, welcome back to Revolution XRC and welcome to the next part of this Boom Racing BRX02 Land Rover Series 2 kit build. In this part of the series we are going over setting up the servos as well as the skid sliders. For this part of the series you'll need your steering servo, which is not included in the kit. You choose one that you want to use. Your shift servo, which is included in the kit. The two skid pieces. The parts from bag H, right here. The servo horn that is in the foam tray with some of the other metal parts, and your rod ends, your link, and the pivot balls. You also need this shift servo mounting piece that is also placed with some of the metal parts in the foam tray. For the servo part of this build, you'll need the following parts. You'll need 5 M3x6 button head screws. You'll need 1 M3x12 button head screw, and you'll need 1 M2.5x12 cap head screw. You'll also need the shift servo horn parts, and this shift servo mount, and your 2 servos. We'll start by working on the shift servo. Now we'll likely have to adjust this again later when it's powered on, but for now we'll just put it together. Alright, that completes the servo portion of this part of the series. Got the shift servo mounted up, and we've got the steering servo mounted up. For the steering servo, I'm using a Katana 500 ounce from Army RC. I'll put a link to this in the description below. Alright, for the remainder of this part of the series, where we're finishing up the servo and adding on the skid sliders, we'll need the following parts. From bag A, we'll need these 4 M3x12 or M3x14 screws. We'll need these 4 M3x6 countersunk screws. From bag B, we'll need 1 M3x10 buttonhead screw and M3 lock nut. From bag H, we'll need 1 M3x6 buttonhead screw and 2 M2x8 caphead screws. We'll also need the servo horn, the drag link and a bent rod end and a angled rod end. This one's the angled one, that's the bent one, and the 2 pivot balls. Let's go ahead and add the skid slider first so we can get that out of the way before we move on to the links. So let's move this out of the way first. We'll just need the screws from bag A for this portion. Alright, so that skid slider is now on and attached. Pretty cool, huh? It's really nice and flat. Really like it. Alright, let's go ahead and work on the servo section. First we need to put together the drag link. Believe this is directional, so for the side with the line you want to use the angled rod end, and I believe it screws in this way. Let me get these started on and I'll be right back. It's kind of hard to do with the camera in the way. Alright, I've got the link and the rod ends put together. You'll want it in this orientation. And you want the space between these two to be 34 millimeters. Alright. And that completes putting together the servo linkage and the servo horn right there. That also completes this part of the build series, putting together the servos and the skid slider right here. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for the next part of this boom racing BRX02 Land Rover Series 288 kit build. Thanks for watching.